If there's one thing I know about my viewers, they don't want to see me without clothes. So we have a couple of shirts. We're going to see how this turned out. Oh my. Huh. Wow. All right. So this is the blue version. And wait a minute. Why can't I tell? This is the Hanes extra large. This is the next level apparel. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember which one's premium. So let's get a shirt on so I'm not topless. Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar, your home for vintage Lego. And yes, there are more tipper trucks in my army than what I'm holding in my right hand. But this is my main display case. I'm wearing my official Tipper Truck Army shirt designed by Joey over at BrickTrains. If I could say the word BrickTrains. I like trains made out of bricks. BrickTrains. Go subscribe to Joey. That's where we do the A Fool podcast. It's okay for me to shout out other people's channels, even if I'm on their channel. And this is my original display case that I had. And the Tipper Truck Army has grown since then. Now, this isn't going to be a video about the Tipper Truck Army specifically, but I did get an interesting comment that I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to go over there and pick his Bricklink order. It's a Pablo. I haven't done a Pablo in a while, so don't ask for him. This one is not one that was asked to do, but it was a comment, oh my goodness, that made me laugh, and it made him laugh watching the video. So I want to address something, then we'll go over there to where his order is. But again, thank you, Joey, for the design. I would like to have more things, and yeah, this is Teespring stuff. So my first time doing this, so I apologize, but I did it for me. And if you want to do it, it's okay. All right, so this is from Paul Brandt, who had placed an order in my Bricklink store. And interestingly, we're usually so fast on the orders that sometimes they come in, we pick them, and they're packed. And then a message comes later. And I've actually shipped them before I got the message. And this message, it was a rather long message, which is okay. But thank you, Paul, for the message and for the order. I'm not going to read the message. I don't think he intended for me to read it. Just going to highlight a couple of things from this, because it kind of made my day. In fact, when I got to the end of this, I did the same thing that he did. I'll explain that in a minute. But this is a fellow AFOL who, he said he turned 50. Sorry, Paul. I'll be 53 here soon. So he said he was a huge fan of the YouTube channel, and also he subscribed to TheyMightBeBricks. And this is his first order in my Bricklink store. So we'll show you what he's got. He said he's getting a couple space-themed sets. He's wanted to support the channel. And he saw some individual bricks that he could use, and he emptied the drawers. And he wanted me to sign one of the bricks. I am going to do that. So I did kind of discontinue all of that with the Pablo, because it did, I'm completely honest, it became overwhelming for me between doing my full-time job and everything. My wife picks majority of the orders. So it just, I couldn't handle it. So he's not asked for a Pablo. He's asked for a signed brick that he's purchased. He's one of the bricks that he's purchased. He wants me to sign it. I will do that. And so so anyway, in his message, he mentioned about one of his original toys, Lego toys from the 1970s. 1973, he had a police car, set 420, and he had one of the original 2x3 bricks that had the word police printed on it. I actually got that police car somewhere around here. It's with all the Legoland stuff. So that's part of the Legoland collection that I'll be doing. And I think the only thing that he said he had remaining, he had one single piece remaining, was one of the police bricks from that car. So he'd been working on piecing it back together. And I understand the nostalgia of that, like one of your original Lego sets, the pieces just got worn out, lost, went up the vacuum cleaner, broke from use. Who knows what could happen, because that can happen in 48 years. And he also was working on another one, the 382 breakdown trucking crane, which I got one of those behind me. You can't see it down there. That's one of the that's one of another set that I like. So he talked about other things that he's working on and other sets that he likes. He likes the yellow Cassville back there, and some of the other vintage sets that he's been piecing together. But the thing that he said about piecing it together, so always the tipper truck, which is, that's kind of like the recurring theme for the year, is building the tipper truck army. And that was one of my original Lego sets. I remember building it as a kid. I remember thinking things as a kid about, the tipper's just going to fall off. And I always thought it was an odd build. And I know you can't see it, and I'll probably cover this again in another video in the future. But the one right here, that is the one that was built from pieces from my original collection. So I'm pretty sure the tipper is my original tipper from 1976. And the bricks, probably all the other pieces could have come from any other set, but I'm pretty sure that's my original tipper, because I didn't have multiples of the tipper back in the day. So anyway, I pieced it back together, but I also, before eBay, on rec.toys.lego, I found one that somebody had for sale, and I made it. Back then it wasn't like an auction. It was just like people said what they had for sale, and you could message them to buy it. And I just remember, I wish there was a way for me to go back and find those old messages or comments. We're talking, oh my goodness, 23 years ago. I remember somebody had one for like $10 with the box, and I think it had the box, and I bought it, and they ended up giving me free shipping because I told them it was my first set. And I was like, that was so nice, but it's like, this is before eBay, so I didn't know how else I was going to get one that was complete with the box and all that. And of course, since eBay and Bricklink, it became easier, but not anymore. I have, sadly, for other people, I guess I've been hoarding all of the tipper trucks, so I have at least 130. It may be 150. I don't know, but there are definitely not that many for sale on Bricklink. Now, there are a bunch of just the individual tippers, which is also in another set that has 2 of them. You can still buy the individual tippers. I've been trying to get some of them. There's a seller that has an order. I have a $90 order in his store, but I can't check out, and he won't allow it because Georgia, the state I live in, collects sales tax, and he doesn't want to deal with that. And I'm like, you don't have to deal with it. That's handled through PayPal. That's like transparent to you, but I think you have to set up your account to accept instant checkout or something. I forget. I'm a seller and I don't even remember, but yeah, you do have to do something with your account in order to do that. And I guess he's not willing to do that, or is a little hesitant, which I understand. I'm not mad at him or anything, but yeah, he had like 18 tippers I want to buy, and I can't because he won't ship to Georgia. But anyway, we're going to go over here and finish or pick the order. But this is the thing. I'll just go ahead and say it now. The thing that got me in this whole thing was he was talking about one of my videos from about a week ago. Because I'm filming these a week ahead of time. You may you may actually see this shirt from somebody else besides me before you see it from me. It's very possible. But he said he was watching a video, and I mentioned FOMO, F-O-M-O, and he says, anyway, he says, you talked about FOMO and explained it means fear of missing out, or is it foaming at the mouth? I was watching in my bedroom. My wife was in bed trying to go to sleep, but there I was on the recliner watching YouTube on the TV with my headphones on so as not to disturb her. But as soon as I heard you say that about foaming at the mouth. It hit me in the funny bone and I began to snort. And then I tried to stifle the laughter, and then I began to laugh out uncontrollably. And this is the key. It says, my wife was like, my God, what is wrong with you? Which only made it worse, he said. Thank you for that, Paul. So, actually, I think I've heard people say that to me before also. My God, what is wrong with you? So that is, maybe that should be like the channel motto. My God, what is wrong with you? Let's go over here to his order. So this will be an easy one to do. So he got that brick there. He got these in 1728. Where's 1728? Oh, man, it's been so long since I've done a Pablo. Picking a Bricklink LEGO order. I actually coined that. $21.97. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. $21.97. Get that. This piece right here used to be hard to find. I forgot where So Stupid went. Where'd he go? Oh, he's in the other room. So this set here, it has a lot of 2x6 and 2x8 bricks. So when I was piecing this together, it was hard finding people that had it in quantity. And usually when I did buy them from Bricklink, it was from old sets, because that's what primarily had the 2x6 and 2x8 bricks. So that's why you see a lot of discoloration in the bricks. All right, we're going over here. He got one of these. This is one of those space-themed sets he wanted. Galaxy Squad. I don't think I've actually built... Well, if I have, I can't remember building Galaxy Squad sets other than this one. And then on the shelf, we got this one. Yeah, Space Police. This is one of my son's sets. We have a copy of it that was his set. He loved this one when he was younger. I think he still does. So I'm going to sign this brick. It says BrickTsar on that side, Jabbo on that side. Now, I appreciate you asking for it, Paul, but man, I really do need to get some kind of card or something like I used to. I used to have little business cards that I put in there that had room to sign them. I need to do something like that, but I got to come up with something that doesn't have my sig fig on it, because I really don't want to use something that's trademarked like that. But this is probably one of the rare tan ones. It's not numbered because I stopped numbering at 200 when I was doing the signed and number ones. Box might be overkill. Yeah, that's too much air space in there. I like this one's better. Do it this way. Yeah, there we go. So that's the order ready to go. And I had to put a little bit more bubble wrap in there, because when you got these packages, you don't want them to have a lot of give to them, but you also don't want to take the contents that's inside and cause it to be smashed, like with the bubbles like Lego uses. So sometimes they'll put those sets in there and they'll put those air bubbles on top of it, and then they'll close the lid and they kind of press it down and it dents your box. I've gotten so many. You've seen the videos. They're dented in the packing process, because you'll get a box that's perfectly undented and there's a smashed box. So hopefully this will arrive safely to Paul. Thank you for the purchase there, and thank you for watching. We want to get this hashtag tippertruckarmy. I want that to come up higher in the search results. Actually, when I did it, my video was third, and it wasn't even the main one. They're like these army trucks. I mean, what's up with that? Why they got army trucks up there? What do they think I'm searching? Why do you have hashtag tippertruckarmy and it's like an army truck? Doesn't make any sense. They were dump trucks. They weren't tipper trucks. I guess that's what you call a dump truck though, right? I want this to be the first search result in hashtag tippertruckarmy. In fact, I think I'll go back to some of my old videos and add the hashtag tippertruckarmy if they're about the tipper truck. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow in a different t-shirt. I'll save that blue one. I looked over there because it's over there. I'll wear that blue one maybe when we do one of our special tipper truck videos coming up. But anyway, thank you. See you tomorrow. Different shirt, and I got plenty. Don't worry. We're not running out of shirts yet. Because that would be a bad thing. Oh well, you had a good day, red tipper truck shirt. I'll see you in 2022. I'll miss you. I can't remember, March 24th.